Have you ever caught your cat staring at a blank wall, completely transfixed? You look, you squint, nothing. Yet there they are, wide-eyed and motionless, like they've just spotted the ghost of their dinner past. Admit it, it's a little creepy, right? You can't help but wonder, what on earth are they seeing that I can't? Sure, maybe it's just a faint noise, a bug you missed, or the house creaking like it always does. But then again, cats aren't exactly your average creatures. With their uncanny instincts and mysterious nature, could they be sensing something far beyond human perception? Let's unravel this fascinating mystery, mixing science, instinct, and just a touch of the supernatural. Before we dive in, please subscribe to Wise Animals and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos. Vision beyond compare, a cat's nighttime superpower. To understand why cats stare at seemingly nothing, we must first look at their extraordinary senses, starting with their vision. Cats are crepuscular by nature, meaning they're most active during dawn and dusk. These twilight hours are perfect for hunting, and their eyes have evolved to excel in dim light. The secret lies in the tapetum lucidum, a reflective layer behind their retina. This acts like a biological mirror, amplifying even the faintest light. A single flicker of moonlight or the faint glow of a street lamp is enough for a cat to see clearly. Have you ever noticed their eyes glowing in the dark? That's the tapetum lucidum. This adaptation allows them to see in near total darkness, making them unrivaled hunters when the sun dips below the horizon. But their vision doesn't just help them see in low light, it also makes them highly sensitive to movement. Cats can detect the slightest motion, even from the corner of their eyes. So, when a cat is staring at a wall, they might be tracking something imperceptible to us, like the tiniest shift in shadows or the flutter of a distant insect's wings. The symphony of sound, hearing the inaudible cat's ears, are marvels of engineering. They can rotate up to 180 degrees to pinpoint the exact location of a sound. Their hearing range extends 1.5 octaves higher than humans, allowing them to pick up high-pitched frequencies from small creatures like rodents. What might seem like silence to us could be a cacophony of tiny noises to them. The rustling of leaves outside, the distant hum of electrical wires, or the faint scuttle of a mouse behind the wall. This acute sense of hearing means that when your cat stares at an empty space, they could be focusing on something entirely real, even if it's imperceptible to you. The power of smell. Scent as a map, a cat's nose is another tool for decoding the mysteries of their environment. Their olfactory system is up to 16 times more powerful than ours. They can detect scents at incredibly low concentrations and differentiate between complex combinations of smells. Are they seeing that I can't? Sure, maybe it's just a faint noise, a bug you missed, or the house creaking like it always does. But then again, cats aren't. When cats exhibit the Feline response, mouth slightly open, nose crinkled, they're analyzing scents on a deeper level. It's their way of unlocking hidden layers of information in the air. If your cat is staring at a wall and suddenly opens their mouth, they might be processing a scent trail left by another animal, even one that passed by hours earlier. Whiskers. Antennae for the invisible. Whiskers aren't just for show, they're highly sensitive instruments. Each whisker is connected to a network of nerve endings that can detect the slightest changes in air currents, temperature, and pressure. This sensitivity allows cats to see their surroundings, even in complete darkness, or through barriers. If a subtle draft passes through a crack in the wall, a cat's whiskers can pick it up. They might interpret this as movement or the presence of something nearby, prompting their intense focus. It's like having an invisible radar system, constantly scanning the environment. So, what happens when all these senses combine? Cats might not just be detecting tangible things like sounds, smells, or movements. They could be sensing shifts in energy. This is where science and mysticism blur together. It's not uncommon for cats to display unusual behavior during significant moments. For example, there are countless anecdotes of cats acting strangely when someone passes away. Many believe they can detect the moment when energy leaves a body, their reactions hinting at an awareness beyond the physical. Could their staring at an empty wall signify something similar? Perhaps an interaction with residual energy or even entities from another plane? The science of energy, vibrations and frequencies. Cats' ability to pick up on vibrations and frequencies might also offer clues. Everything in the universe emits energy at different frequencies. from the hum of electrical currents to the subtle vibrations of living organisms. It's possible that cats can tune into these frequencies, sensing things we overlook. This might explain why they seem to stare at nothing for long periods. Perhaps they're perceiving something we can't measure with our current technology. Consider this. Even humans have moments of inexplicable intuition, like sensing when someone is watching us or feeling a sudden chill in an empty room. If we, with our relatively dull senses, can experience these phenomena, imagine what a cat with its heightened sensory abilities might detect. Cats as intuitive observers. One of the most fascinating aspects of cats is their ability to remain unclouded by human biases. While humans are quick to dismiss unusual occurrences as coincidence or imagination, cats simply observe and respond. They don't question or rationalize, they trust their instincts. This also makes cats exceptional at picking up on changes in their environment. If a new object is introduced to a room, or if a subtle shift in energy occurs, they notice immediately. Their reactions, whether it's staring, sniffing, or moving away, are often their way of processing information we're too distracted to perceive. If a cat hisses or becomes defensive in a certain area, it could be reacting to an environmental factor we're unaware of. Or perhaps something more inexplicable. The connection between cats and the unknown. From ancient myths to modern superstitions, cats are often portrayed as having one paw in our world and another in the unknown. In ancient Egypt, cats were revered as sacred beings, embodying grace, protection, and divine favor. They were associated with the goddess Bastet, a symbol of home, fertility, and warding off evil spirits. Killing a cat, even accidentally, was punishable by death, reflecting their exalted status as protectors of both the physical and spiritual realms. In Norse mythology, Freyja, the goddess of love and fertility, traveled in a chariot pulled by two majestic cats. These feline companions were more than mere animals. They symbolized protection and were believed to guide souls to the afterlife, and acting as guardians between the realms of the living and the dead. Scottish folklore introduces the Cat Sìth, a large black cat with a distinctive white spot on its chest. This mythical creature was said to guard sacred places and watch over the souls of the deceased, ensuring their safe passage and shielding them from harm. In Slavic traditions, cats were thought to ward off evil spirits and bring protection to households. When families moved into a new home, they often allowed a cat to enter first, trusting that it would absorb or dispel any lingering negative energies. What science says, cats and quantum theory. A scientific twist: could the mysterious behaviors of cats be explained through quantum physics? Some theorists suggest that cats might perceive phenomena rooted in quantum mechanics. For instance, through quantum entanglement, they could detect subtle energy shifts connected to particles we cannot perceive. Others speculate that cats may sense disturbances from overlapping dimensions, as posited by the multiverse theory. Cats and magnetic fields. A natural compass, cats, like migratory birds and sea turtles, might use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate. This phenomenon, called magnetoreception, could explain why they seem drawn to certain spots or react to unseen forces. Paranormal investigators often associate electromagnetic field spikes with spirit activity, aligning with cats' potential sensitivity to such fields. Additionally, their ability to detect magnetic changes might allow them to sense earthquakes or natural disasters before they happen, offering insights into their seemingly uncanny behaviors. The role of cat purring. Healing frequencies. A cat's purring, often linked to relaxation, carries frequencies between 25 and 150 Hz, scientifically proven to promote healing. These vibrations can aid in bone regeneration, pain relief, and stress reduction, benefiting both cats and humans. Some theorists believe this resonance might also interact with spiritual energies, suggesting that purring enhances their connection to the unseen, creating a bridge between the physical and metaphysical worlds. Cats and the history of sacred geometries have long been associated with sacred geometry, embodying balance and symmetry. Their graceful movements align with patterns like the golden ratio, and their curled sleeping positions symbolize completeness in many spiritual traditions. Some believe cats naturally position themselves along energy nodes or ley lines, connecting them to powerful energetic hotspots. This link to sacred geometry hints that cats might perceive and align with the universe's deeper, hidden rhythms. If your cat suddenly starts staring at an empty corner, it's likely nothing to worry about. They could be hearing a faint sound, smelling something you can't detect, or simply indulging their natural curiosity. While science hasn't confirmed that cats can see spirits, their heightened senses and intuitive nature make them fascinating companions with an unparalleled connection to the world around them. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next